Michael Moore made a pretty shocking comment this week. It's getting quite a bit of attention. Trump on track for re-election. Wow. He went there. Liberal activist and filmmaker Michael Moore believes President Trump is on track to win re-election in 2020 despite his low approval poll ratings. Moore encouraged Democrats to back a movement to award electoral college votes to the national popular vote winner, saying it was the best way to keep Trump from getting re-elected. I should say reappointed, because we will have an even larger population that will vote against him in 2020, Moore said in an interview with Fast Company magazine published Monday. But he will win those electoral states as it stands now. Now, the response to this was very similar to the response when Michael Moore predicted, pretty far out from the election, that Trump would win. I don't know how many of you remember that. He said Trump's going to win, and he gave a very detailed breakdown as to why that is. And everybody laughed at him. Everybody said, oh, Michael Moore, who are you kidding? You're being ridiculous. This guy will never win. He's a reality star buffoon. You know, he's had so many scandals and said so many things in his history, in his past. There's so much shit that's unbecoming of a person, of a president. He's so unpresidential. There's no way that he beats the anointed one, Hillary Clinton, who we tried to rig the primary to give it to her over Bernie Sanders. There's no way Hillary's obviously going to win. How'd that go? Michael Moore was 100% right, and he was the first person I saw that predicted it and was like, no, I'm serious. That's what's going to happen. Well, now he's saying pretty far out from the next election, and there's a million things that can happen before then, okay, that would derail this prediction. But what he's saying is, as of right now, the smug-ass liberals are out there like, oh, yes, no matter who we run, we win. Really? Really? Go ahead. Go ahead. Try Tim Kaine. Try fucking Cory Booker. See how it works out. It ain't going to work out, man. Look, Trump is deeply disliked, but the Democrats always severely underestimate how disliked they are. And the Democratic establishment has a habit of propping up the worst of the worst and thinking they're the best of the best. Because the people who are beloved in corporate circles are the people who are despised among Americans. That's Hillary Clinton. Corporate circles love her. They adore her. In D.C. and New York, the media establishment, the Democratic establishment, the moneyed interests, they're like, oh, yes, Hillary Clinton, no, the perfect candidate, if you ask me. She's so likable. And then what happened? Everybody hated her. But they're going to try it again. They're going to do it again. They got to get their shit together. The only way for them to get their shit together is if they start listening to the Democratic base. But they've already proven they're not going to do that because there's a story that comes out every week, which is the corporate Democratic establishment trying to smear the Democratic base more and blame them for Trump. So instead of listening to us, they're spitting in our eye again, which is setting them up for another loss. And then when they lose again, their answer will be, yet again, we got to run further right and get more corporate in order to win. So no matter what happens, the answer is we gotta go in the wrong direction further. Their solution is always go further right wing, be more corporate. We're telling you that's not the way to go. So if you listen to Michael Moore here and you're like, oh, please, here he goes again. He was right last time. You were fucking wrong last time. So maybe you listen this time. You can't run Cory Booker. You can't run Tim Kaine. You can't run Hillary Clinton again. You can't run the corporate Democrats. You have to run somebody who's at least somewhat populist. If you don't, you'll lose again, and then at the end of it, you'll go, wow, who could have seen that coming? Well, Michael Moore fucking saw it coming, and I saw it coming, and there's a million people on the populist left who saw it coming, but you motherfuckers won't listen. So step the fuck aside and let us do our job. JusticeDemocrats.com/fight. Let's do this. Let's win the House. Let's win the Senate, and let's win the presidency when the time comes.